We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Boston Red Sox. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Arizona, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
And he shows bunt on the game's first pitch as misses for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game. So we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. Here's Chris Owings now.
Designated hitter, Chris Owings.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Settling in now, Freddie Freeman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. To third. Freeman's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. This is popped up. Freeman is there for it. 2 gone. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and Zimmerman has a base hit. And 2-out success means Troy Tulowitzki will bat this inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Robinson Cano.
Popped high in the air. Leake is under it near the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now.
Jose Abreu.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury is under it, and that retires the side. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Left fielder, Matt.
Runners on the move for second. This ball will be chopped foul. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Into the box now, Matt Kemp. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, 0-1. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Freeman is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier
pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now from the stretch. There he goes. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Kevin
Ready for another chance. Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. He singled his last time up. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. From the stretch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Here's the 1-1. Right field. Escobar is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Yunel Escobar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yunel Escobar.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. 0-1, here it comes. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped up. Abreu is there for it. 1 out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Riding in once again, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Ellsbury. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Ryan Zimmerman. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it. One away. With one away, that'll bring in the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Freeman's got it. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Ready now, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Now a look and a throw back to second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Again, a 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Matt Adams.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1. I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And stepping up to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez.
Leading now for Arizona, the right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ellsbury racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here comes the first pitch. Zach Cozart is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ellsbury's after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Escobar sprinting after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Here's Chris Owings now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And this is hit hard up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. To right field, and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
Second baseman.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Moving under it, Adams, and that retires the side. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Carter Capps is going to take over.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 56.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Kemp is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And that misses 2-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's in there for strike one.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
And that misses 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again, Jose.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, first baseman
David Robertson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
David Robertson
sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Escobar posts under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
So he wraps up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And Escobar will make. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. Anthony Swarzak. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Ball 2 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Now a flare out toward right center. Gonzalez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
On the move is Gonzalez. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Hopped up, calling for it, Abreu, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Yadier Molina. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Ground ball left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, The center
Ready
fielder,
for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Owings. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Left side. And he's retired here, 1 away. Striding in once again, Matt Adams. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. At the knees, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a changeup right down the middle. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Cozart into shallow left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Yunel Escobar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Alex Wilson.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 30, Alex Wilson.
In the dirt here. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Grounded to short. Fielded by Cozart. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Stepping up now, Freddie.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, third baseman number 7, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Escobar ranging back at the track. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey
Will Harris. And is now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 36, Will
Corey Dickerson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Fastball called strike 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
This is pulled into right. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Cozart.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
A 1-2 pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. Ready for another shot now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. In there, strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Digging in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And he takes ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Digging in, Adrian Beltre. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Second and third here, 1 man out. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base.
And the throw is in time to get him to. Striding into the box, Zach Cozart. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And no swing, apparently.
1-1.
Ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Tough one to look.
Full count. 3-2.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The batter, number 4.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim. Last time, Mike Zunino. Nobody out, runner on first.
Number 3, Mike.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Zunino becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Escobar has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Here's Chris Owings now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that is. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Adams will look to go to second here. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Stepping in, Matt Kemp. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kiermaier looks up, and it's gone into the monster seats. At the plate, Yunel Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to short. Cozart is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Cozart has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Throw over to first. First pitch on its way. And Ellsbury's running. Oh, forget about this one. Bowie gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And the pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And that's through for a hit. The 2-out hit will bring Adrian Beltre to the plate now. Stepping into the box. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose. Zach Britton takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Aaron Altair will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Aaron Altair.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Matt Adams now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon. And there he is. Freddie Freeman. Strike oppose. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox,